they played, it was best. It was not. It was game 5. So definitely, what is this song? It's different. Once again, I'll take it.
We commentators judge players horribly for their song preference, and this is just another example of why
I don't even know
we should be up there right now.
Yeah.
Nick, why aren't you and I up there right now in Losers Finals choosing proper music?
Like Skateboard Arena free mode.
Exactly.
Because that's actually a banger. That's not a joke. It's also a remix, and it's one of the few songs I will say 100% better than the, the remix is better than the original, because the original doesn't even like sound like it, and it's for the better.
This is one thing actually I want to point out. Dexter's been doing this quite a bit, and I feel like it's got to be purposeful. He's been using those like phantom footstools to regain his double jump, but no double. They're going to help him out as Wal00gi gets the first stock of their set.
Well, Dexter took the first stock. The back air though.
Pardon me.
Yeah, the back air though is so strong. What is going on?
Scramble. They're both just sitting in the shield. That's a Smash 4 moment right there. Run forward, shield, and just pray.
He's going high. That back air, because that move does it. It just exists.
It certainly does. Dex, good option there, fading back with that recovery, just a little bit to dodge the Nikita. Dash attack going to get absolutely blown up. That's one of those moves where I feel like if it doesn't cross up, it's not actually that good.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Like it's a lot safer when you cross up and then you're a little bit farther distance away.
Dexter is catching these up Bs from Wal00gi, because Wal00gi is just instantly up being out of it.
Panicking
which is
a little bit, yeah.
Fine against most characters. But
not against Wolf.
It's Wolf. It's Wolf. And it's Dexter Wolf.
Weak hit of the dash attack into the grenade. I love it when Wal00gi just runs around with a grenade in his hands, waiting for the timer to expire. He's not trying to press his option because he's still relatively safe when he does it, and just Dexter just paralyzed trying to jump out of shield there. Yeah,
definitely cooking the grenades is definitely helping a bit. Notice this time, but there we go. The cross up maybe not for the.
Oh, that was millimeters away from ending that game. Roll in. Okay, Wal00gi, it looked like he backed off and had it. Just couldn't react in time.
The roll in and the roll out. That is dumb.
the crouch into up tilt, God.
There was so much I could complain about that situation, but it was just great awareness, I guess, from Wal00gi just to crouch that there, knowing that Dexter kind of has to start pressing buttons in that situation, and he pressed buttons indeed. Yeah, that shouldn't. No.
Whoa, okay.
Wolf up smash is really not that strong. It's really like a high percent that it kills. And Snake is heavy.
Phantom footstool again. I swear to God, Dexter doing that on purpose.
Yeah, it could definitely be used as a way to land, because you don't have to worry about, you can jump on them. Snake grenade's not going to hit you if you Phantom jump on them.
You get a jump, and it also has you a little bit of an invuln at the end of it. As Giver pointed out, shoutouts to the video game scientist.
You can find him on the YouTube and Twitch.
At 185, I cannot believe that Wal00gi has survived this long. We are getting to a point where he has a lot of kill options, but not going to get the chance there. That dash attack will claim the game.
Yeah, dash attack, strong tool. And at that point, Dexter was kind of just waiting for Wal00gi to mess up. And he did. I feel like a lot of that last stock in general was Dexter waiting for Wal00gi to mess up, which worked kind of for better or for worse. He did take a ton of damage before he waited for the perfect moment to punish Wal00gi. I think actually that couldn't have been, that wasn't exactly a bad thing also, because Wal00gi kind of got comfortable playing like that. And hey, he lost for it. So taking a game 2 though on Smashville. I think it was KK Ryder. Yep.
Good eye. Smashville, always a solid Snake. You can just do so much with that platform, whether it's stationary or moving. It doesn't seem to matter. Moving platforms with C4, it's kind of a little bit silly.
Yeah, it's another one of those things you heard about, people were talking about how it's on first. Oh, do you really want to fight Smashville like Snake? He does it. How does he do it? How does he get those F smashes constantly?
He's just different.
He's just
built
like
He's just
that.
so good with that option. It's like the Wal00gi special. Some players have moves that they just jive with, and this is certainly one of them.
Oh, not getting him in the F smash, but throwing it back off stage, and he has up B.
Yep, that's just one of those where if you are not preemptively predicting that option, it becomes really hard to go that high against Snake.
Yeah, just lasering him from distance. Considering considering like the percent that Dexter lost the stock, at the top I started saying that he hadn't taken much damage. That shouldn't, no. Smash Wolf ceiling is surprisingly high.
Just barely missing the grab there was Wal00gi. Instead, Dexter kind of getting stuck on that platform a little bit. Surprised that up tilt did not connect. But Dex, I think he's getting a little bit too cavalier with these spot dodges. Wal00gi, he's going to start calling those out.
Yeah. Where did C4 go? There it is. Okay. It's right by the
center stage.
Yep. That's something after we've watched like 2 sets of Wal00gi already against.
You know to watch for it. Yeah.
Yeah. just up tilt him.
Yep. How do you actually get down? You're being like taken on a tour of Smashville on that platform, left to right, and Snake is just standing underneath the platform the whole way watching you. Dex down to full stock now, trying his best to open Wal00gi up, but so far not able to get that low percentage grab that he is accustomed to. Speak of the devil, finally gets it, but the grenade breaking that up a bit.
Yeah, and there, oh, just some nice damage on there, but grenade.
Tries for that side B, I dig it. Forward air side B, usually one of those consistent moves that Dex goes for and hits, but percentages must have just been ever so slightly off.
Look at the laser right now. At this point, Dexter has to go for those little things like such as fair side B.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Dex taking the patient tack that ZD did and that he did in this matchup, where he's not using a lot of blaster nearly as much. He's not trying to like camp out.
Oh, that's so good. Wal00gi had put C4 on the thing. Yeah,
he can't just dead here.
He should be fine. Well, unless
he just keeps doing it again. Yeah. But no, finally able to get across that Nikita. Wal00gi like committed to a low recovery a little bit too quickly.
But C4 still on the plat.
I am surprised that missed.
The plat, it's on the plat. Oh, but
he goes for it. Dexter. He understood what his win condition was. He understood that even if he dies with this suicide, Wal00gi goes down first.
Just do it. Just do it.
Get this man a Nike sponsorship because he just did it.
Oh
Past tense, my friend.
God. That was raw. That was raw.
That was smart because you can't like react out of that too quickly.
You can't.
No.
No, that is a... Finally, I do know Wal00gi's a big fan of FCO music. So, and FCO music is pretty good.
True. That's one of those franchises that I hate that it's dead purely because the music was awesome. FC music, super solid.
Yeah.
All right. No character changes. I don't know that we will see any for this entire set. Dexter, after going down in a Game 5 situation, has pushed Wal00gi to the brink in the rematch here in Losers Finals.
Yeah, we're seeing the plats come out again. Talked about in the first against ZD, those fact that the high platforms exist and how you can use the platforms to limit movement. It's very nice, and we see Dexter jump a lot in this type of matchup.
No double jump here, but can't get the 2-frame on that down smash. Wal00gi out for blood, trying just for a straight kill there rather than any kind of trap. That air dodge. As soon as Dexter used his double jump, he put himself in such an awkward spot and he lost his stock for it.
Yeah. Just, oh, dude. Wal00gi tried to maybe mix something up there. Dexter just waiting, like, okay, do what you want. I love the little animations players get when like something interrupts their grab.
Yeah, I know. It's like the release.
Yeah.
It just looks so perfect for Snake because you're usually releasing them and they're on fire having been blown up.
He's up.
Do it again. So here's my crazy call out. I want to see Dexter up B when Wal00gi tries to recover high. I think ZD did that once, and I think it was the smartest thing I've ever seen.
Like stuff like that, like the wolf one, when he kind of like just jumps, kind of like looks surprised.
Yep.
Yeah. I think it could work. The main problem is he has to get like the final hit, 'cause the linking hits don't break armor.
Agreed.
But here we go, off stage. This is where you're in trouble.
Back throw, not going to kill, but is going to set up for Wal00gi having to go high yet again in another awkward spot. Can't even clip Dex with any of those explosives. Patiently waiting, using all of his ledge invul, and then the dash attack. I love it when players do that. They just wait out whenever their opponent's being super aggressive because they know that they're not in a spot to immediately like run forward and get a 2-frame attempt.
Yeah, I like...
That should be dead.
Oh, regrab.
No, he didn't actually forward throw. That's surprising.
Yeah, I like how Wal00gi gets back the stage from the air. He's willing to drift outwards, and he usually does it very safely, either falling with a grenade or a C4 or something that can cover a landing. Dexter has rolled out every time those down throws come out. But Wal00gi has not been able to punish them. But there we go, the back throw off stage and into the Nikita. Just reading the tech roll, that was... Both these players are just playing... They both have really great moments of brilliance, but Dexter is just holding these moments a lot more than Wal00gi is.
He's just so consistent. Wal00gi, it feels like his damage comes in heaps and bounds. Dexter, he only needs one hit. It doesn't seem to matter what it is. He always just turns it into damage.
Oh, I think the platform may be messing up the Nair connection.
What option was that? I love it. There's a little bit of invul on that move too, so like I've seen him trade with moves on that frequently.
I'm questioning why he even bothered jumping out of the shield there. That was risky. To try to like just in that channel interaction with the C4.
Had to use a double jump and no. Welcome to the grind, ladies and gentlemen. It would not be an event without Dexter somehow finding new and interesting ways. Testy. That is a sad way to end that game, as it felt like it was in a high-pressure situation. Intense moment from both players, and a little bit of a choke.
Yeah.
Is this the start of the reverse 3-0, Nick?
It's definitely possible, but once again, the main thing is Dexter, I wouldn't say he's obviously every player in this game can be momentum-based, but Dexter feels like after he loses the game, he's like, okay, whatever, and then he just proceeds to demolish them.
Agreed. What? This is an interesting counter pick.
I understand it. It seems like Wal00gi most of the time is also going to the platforms, not platforms, to the ledges a lot. And if you don't know, this stage has slants, so you can easily get really good 2 frames as Wolf.
True.
But
you can also do that with down smash for Snake too, though.
Yeah, and as the fact it is a triplat layout and it is a smaller stage. But hey, you got a wall jump at least.
Yeah, but also the walls are kind of helpful for Nikita and grenades.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting counter pick. We'll have to see. Already 100% on Dexter.
And Dexter not really a player we see counter pick much. So very surprised out of all the seeds you see counter pick too, it would be Yoshi Stories. Stop pulling.
Randall. Okay. Wal00gi was definitely feeling himself for a minute on Randall. He saw Randall and immediately just went there and just started pivoting around. It's like, I'm on the cloud. Dexter having none of it.
I think Wal00gi in general is also. So Wal00gi in general is feeling himself a bit more. Saw him F smash a bit before getting punished for it, but taking the first stock of the dare, because once again, it kills, as well as being a frame 3 option.
So this would be a bit of an upset if Wal00gi is able to claw his way back. He's got a very unfavorable matchup against Dexter. I think they're like 2-9 total. So I would be very surprised to see a reverse 3-0 here. We don't usually see that happen to Dex, but Wal00gi is doing a fairly good job on Dex's counter pick right here, just showing why Snake can succeed in this type of stage. Again, just running in, and then Dex doesn't pull any triggers immediately. Gets the down air into the Nikita. What a phenomenal sequence right there from Wal00gi.
Did you see the Phantom Footstool once again? Oh, angling it high there. Not punishing the dash attack though. Maybe didn't know what to do with the mix-up. Oh, he got C4.
These stickies are so tricky here from Wal00gi. What does he have?
It transferred.
ZD staying, Dexter staying strong in shield right here.
Yeah, and it looks like the C4 did drop. The back air not going to take it though. He just straight up exploded.
That was perfect spacing too from Dex on that move.
Messing up the 2-frame.
Why did that clank? Excuse me? Sakurai.
Oh, no, I don't think I don't really have pity for any of these either the case in that situation.
Okay, Shy Guy Armada, let's go. Take a few hits from my boy Wal00gi.
think the sound they make is very funny.
It is, it is. I love the stage with hazards too. The return of the king and Randall, the GOAT.
Oh.
Randall needs a cut of the winnings somebody ever
wins off them.
Exactly, yeah. Down throw, he's going to get the roll in with an up tilt. No, instead the parry. Beautiful sequence again by Wal00gi. It feels like on that stage, when he slows things down, he feels unbreakable. All right, so now game 5. Wal00gi threatening a reverse 3-0 against Dexter. What counter pick are we going to get now?
I wouldn't be surprised if we ran it back to small battlefield. Although, at the same time, maybe we saw it banned because we. I don't know what's in. Oh nope, we're just gonna see it. Okay.
This again would be a crazy end to a long streak here for Wal00gi. He's only won 1 set of the last 8 that these two have played.
Yeah. Oh, trips. Why?
And then he gets the sticky off of it too.
Did it transfer?
Not yet, no. Now it did.
Yep.
But it must have fallen right off. All right.
Oh,
Tons of damage, and that's an
jump.
awkward angle, and I think he's just dead for it.
Yeah, yeah, there's just...
This is not looking good for Dex. Oh, no, he gets a spike. But not enough. Wal00gi is back, and with a vengeance here. This is where things can go south very quickly. Dexter needs to slow it down. He can't run in against Wal00gi's snake. He has to take a slow and careful approach here.
Dexter hasn't punished like any of these dash attacks.
No.
And it's very questionable why he's not. Maybe it's positioning reasons, but you don't need positioning when you can have the kill.
Good momentum there. Tricky movement from Wal00gi. He just feels like he's doing exactly what he needs to do. He's just taking every chunk of damage that he can get. And
Dexter,
he gets
not
the
the
C4.
C4.
No, Dex forgot again.
Dash. Oh, it's down tilt.
Death by 1,000 cuts is so often the turn of phrase I've used to describe fighting Snake. But Dexter trying to staunch the bleeding here with that stock.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Even manages to get that grenade instead of interrupting his combo. He incorporates it with the catch and the dash attack, but Dex has a ton of work to do.
He's getting a lot of these parries and just don't hits on the shield, and he's not punishing Wal00gi for them.
And then every now and then it feels like he's forcing Wal00gi into the corner. Wal00gi is just timing these dash attacks so well. Awkward spot, no double jump, has to get grabbed, and then up tilt. Wal00gi,
that was
reverse 3-0. What a dominant way. And Nick, I can't help but think back to that suicide.
Yeah. That
was the turning point. Dexter had the like a last stock, last hit situation in game 3 with a 2-0 lead. He falls off the edge of the stage to his death and can't take a game afterwards.
Yep. I was just showing the adaptation throughout the set. You mentioned it before that 3-0, like reverse 3-0 in Dexter.
It doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen.
No.
It's very rare for you to do anything like that. And the fact that once again, you mentioned it as well. He's 1-8, or was 1-8.
Yep.
Against Dexter. Now it's 2-8. But